Well, hello, my friends, and welcome to Ziggy Air. Today we're in Mumbai, India, and we are continuing our trek around the world in the TBM 850. Along the way, we will just review what's going on with FS Hut, any updates and improvements. And today we just got a couple of minor things that are coming up. I just want to keep you updated with FS Hut, and I've been using FS Hut along the way on my trek throughout the world, and we'll continue to use it. Some minor things, minor issues that are going on, nothing big, and most of them have to do with Iraq updates and things like that. Um, and a couple of different things in terms of the airports, taxiways, and things like that. Nothing that is unusual for any of the ATC systems that you have out there, but we always manage. So, all right, let's get this baby started and we'll get going. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're going to turn on the battery so we can request a flight clearance. I'm sorry, this morning I'm not sure what my mouth is doing. So we can request flight clearance. So let's get the battery on, and we'll turn on the radio master here. Very good, and then we'll request a flight clearance. And we'll be using the PMS 50 GNT 750, the TDS version, because it's updated in the Air Act. So if I use the NXI, it's a little bit of a problem. All right, so we clear. We're going to Sri Lanka today, so pretty long flight. We'll take the TBM to maximum range here, and it should be good. It should be. See, the weather should be okay. We've been getting pretty good weather so far. So we're gonna departures via Revik 2C, runway 14, and our initial climb is 5,000. All right, so we got our clearance. We'll request startup, and get the ignition to on. We'll set our fuel pump to on, and our auto selector to auto. I do have to put in some fuel, and I'm gonna do this through Flow Pro here. So we'll make sure we have all the fuel available because it's a long trip. All right, so now we'll set the starter on, and we'll wait for NG to rise to 13%. 13 to 15% should be good. Right now we should be getting very used to our startup procedures here, and we have ITT topping at 680, so it's a fairly cool start. Alright, so we got 84 degrees outside. We have a good start. Turn on the starter off, ignition to auto, generator to main. Good. I'll set the fuel pump to auto, and we'll turn on the bleed air. Oh, it's 100 degrees inside. I'm sure Ziggy is not comfortable with 100 degrees, although she does like it hot. So alright, so we'll set the bleed to auto, AC, to on, and the fan flow to auto. So that should start cooling things up. All right. So we got a good start. We'll request a set of our flight plan, and then we'll just import this from Scene Brief. And we'll do that here, import from SimBrief. Okay. All right, so yeah, got it. Excellent. It's a long flight plan. All right, so we'll check on our procedures, and that's the wrong departure here. So we'll have to change this departure, and we're going to select the Revec 2C. Revec 2C, runway 14. Gonna load that departure. Excellent. So we are on the same page as FS Hut. So take off from runway 14, fly runway heading, and then turn right, I believe. Yeah. Good setup here. Let's request taxi clearance. Before we do that, we'll set the max RPMs and high idle. We'll consult our departure charts. Revec 2C is that we're doing. So runway 14, we're gonna end up in Agila. So we're gonna come in this way and then end up in Agila. All right. All right, so it's a fairly complicated taxi procedure, so we'll just get going. All right. I don't want to waste any more gas here.
Continue taxi via Bravo. Continue taxi via Bravo 3019. Zulu Indy Golf Yankee, contact Mumbai Tower 118.1.
118.1, Zulu India Golf Yankee. Mumbai Tower, Zulu India Golf Yankee, request cross runway 0927.
Zulu Indy Golf Yankee, cross runway 0927, when vacated contact ground 121.9.
Cross runway 0927, when vacated contact ground 121.9, Zulu India Golf Yankee.
Zulu Indy Golf Yankee, contact Mumbai Tower 118.1.
All right.
118.1, Zulu India Golf Yankee.
And we are ready for departure.
Mumbai Tower, Zulu India Golf Yankee, runway 14, ready for departure.
Zulu Indy Golf Yankee, hold position.
Hold position, Zulu India Golf Yankee.
Hold position here. All right, so taxi lights off, nav lights on, strobe on. We don't need any flaps today. Long runway here, Mumbai. Everything else is looking good.
Zulu Indy Golf Yankee, line up runway 14.
Line up runway 14, Zulu India Golf Yankee.
All right, finally Line up.
Zulu India Golf Yankee, winds 250 degrees at 3 knots, runway 14 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 14 cleared for takeoff. Zulu India Golf Yankee.
All right, clear for takeoff. Takeoff power set. Let's get going. Looking for 80 knots. A little bumpy to see that the runway is a bit bumpy. $80 knots, V1, rotate. Positive rate, tap brakes, gear up. Looking for 7-degree climb here. We'll set the yaw damper on. Autopilot on. Continue on runway heading. Pretty hazy over here in Mumbai.
Zulu India Golf Yankee, contact Mumbai radar 127.9.
127.9. Zulu India Golf Yankee. Zulu India
Pretty
Golf
hazy.
Yankee group 2 shuttle departure at 1,900 climbing flight level 50.
Zulu India Golf Yankee, radar contact. Continue climb flight level 50.
Continue climb flight level 50. Zulu India Golf Yankee.
Zulu India Golf Yankee, continue climb flight
All right,
level 210.
climb to 210.
Continue climb flight level 210. Zulu India Golf Yankee.
Zulu India Golf Yankee, proceed direct Vedic, then is 5.
Proceed direct Bevic. Zulu India Golf Yankee.
All right, so we are good. So we're asking us to go direct to Vivek. It's a good time to kind of review what's new, what's coming on the update versions for FS Hut. The one that we have here today on the beta version that I'm using, it's coming and it was updated and it's 1.3.187, and just a few things that were added. I'll show you over here. 8.33 kilohertz comm channel spacing, AI traffic movement improvements, fixed late landing clearance issue, and improve ATC stations and scenery mapping. So like I said, the developer continues to make improvements into FS Hut, and he's committed to a continuous feedback from the community that uses FS Hut, and then he makes those changes accordingly and makes improvements accordingly. So I would stay tuned. What? Let me go back to where I'm supposed to be. Stay tuned with FS Hut. There are really good things coming up, like I said before, for version 1.4, and it's going to really be, it's going to compete with the Beyond ITC hype.
Continue climb flight level 270, Zulu India Golf Golf Yankee.
The hype that Beyond ATC is, it's pushing out. It's beyond believable, I have to say, and I'm not sure they're gonna be able to deliver. All right, so they are asking us for flight level 270, and we'll do that. We'll VS that to 2,000 feet per minute. So, all right, stay tuned. It's gonna be a long flight, my friends. So join me when we get to our approach, our descent and approach into Sri Lanka. All right. See you then. All right, so FS Hut has given us our descent, and we are on the BCO 2A arrival, and we'll set the QNH in a minute, and let's do that right now. It's already set to 10:13, I'm sorry. And we're capturing the altitude here. And let's take a look at our flight plan here. So, this is fairly simple here. And we are on the Busley approach into runway 4, ILS runway 4Z. All right, so let's take a look at our flight plan here. And that's where we have set here. All right, good. Everything looks good. FS has been doing a fantastic job. And let's get this baby configured for our approach and landing. So we already have our, get the landing lights on. Pulse light is on. Let's look at our tanks over here. And we have the left tank, I believe. Yeah, left tank. And we already set the pressurization for 500 above sea level. That's good. All right, so we will be doing a flaps 10 landing, and everything else. Let's do the checklist here prior to me doing anything else. We already did the descent, and Cruise descent. All of that is checked. Good. And then before landing, we have cabin's lights are off. All our altimeters are checked. Decision height is set to 200. Fuel imbalance checked. Inertia separator will be going on. It's below, we are below 200, so let's turn on the inertia separator. We have our propellers are going to max. Landing gear down under 178. We'll wait on that, and we'll wait on the flaps. Landing lights as required. Autopilot will continue that, and then flaps under 122 if needed. All right, so that looks good. This first set of flaps. Let's go to our standby frequency.
Zulu India Golf Golf Yankee established on localizer.
Switch that.
Zulu India Golf Golf Yankee, continue approach.
All right.
Continue approach.
Sometimes it's hard
Zulu
to
India Golf
switch.
Golf Yankee.
Zulu India Golf Golf Yankee,
All right,
contact
got
Colombo
that.
Tower, 118.7.
Go on
118.7
approach mode here.
Zulu India Golf Golf Yankee.
We've captured. Looking good. We just need
Colombo
to
Tower, Zulu India Golf
set
Golf
our
Yankee,
landing
on
gear.
final, 04.
Reduce our speed.
Zulu India Golf Golf Yankee, wind 022 degrees at 5 knots, cleared to land 04.
Cleared to land, 04. Zulu India Golf Golf Yankee.
And we should set it at 20. Torque should be 25. That's good. Good speed. Everything looks good. Our decision height is 200. Wind is from the north at 9 knots. All right, minimums. Continue. Autopilot off. Power lever to idle.
Golf Yankee. When vacated,
Beautiful
contact
landing.
ground 121.9er.
All right.
Wind vacated,
Reverse
contact
thrust.
ground 121.9er. Zulu India Golf Golf Yankee.
Colombo Tower, 2017,
Look for
runway 04, ready for departure.
All right, let's get this baby cleaned up over here. So we're going to gate 25 via A. All right. Landing lights come off, taxi lights come on, pulse lights off, nav lights off, strobe lights off. We'll keep the strobe lights. How's that? All right, flaps up. All right, I'm not sure where 25 is. Oh, I got it. All right, so we'll go, it's right over here. We'll go on, this is what is showing me as A, so 25 is right over here. All right, got it.
Will report when ready. 1801.
Actually, it's not here, but I'm going to set it here because that's what I've been told by Ziggy.
1801. Pushback and startup approved.
Because we need fuel.
Pushback and startup approved. 1801.
We need fuel for our next trip.
1801. Request taxi.
All right. Well, thank you, my friends, and welcome to Sri Lanka. And yeah, they was asking me for fuel. We'll do that later on. So I just want to thank you again for flying Ziggy Air. We had a fantastic flight using Fshud again. So it continues to perform very well on these around the world flight. And hopefully soon we'll see the great things that are coming to Fshud in terms of the new big update that is coming on 1.4. The developer again is making sure that the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed and all that. And stay tuned, my friends. And as always fly Ziggy Air. And I'll see you on the next one.